Hi there, and thanks for joining us down memory lane here for this fun little button craft that we have going on today. Here is what the finished project is going to look like. We're doing this, as you know, on our Facebook page. It's a stash busting week, and so this project uses a lot of stuff that you already have on hand, including various colors of buttons. See, I've sorted these by color. Also just some wire. This is a 24 gauge. You can use just plain silver or gold. I just happen to have this in my stash from a while back. A pair of old scissors. You're going to be cutting the wire with this, so you want to use one that you don't care if it's going to get chips out of it or not sharpened from the wire, because that can cause damage to good scissors. The other thing you might need to go purchase, this is a salt or pepper shaker, and you can get 2 of them in a set at the Dollar Tree, or you can go to Goodwill or wherever. And all you just need is a small container to serve as your base. This works nice because it's got the holes in it, so you can stick your little flower right through there and it holds it right in place. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do one of these flower bouquets, and then I will go ahead and show you what ours looks like as a finished product. So what you're going to do is take your wire and cut in approximately 1 foot strips. So 10-12 inches of wire is what you want, and this is going to vary based on the size of your container, because the length of your wire, you might want it longer or shorter depending on how tall your container is. Now how I start is I take this piece that I've cut and I fold it kind of in half, and the reason for that is it makes sliding the buttons on easier, and this is where your top of your bouquet or your blossom is going to be. So you're going to start from the smallest button and work your way down to the biggest one. Now this particular one is 4 buttons for the blossom, but you can do fewer, you can do more, it's totally up to you. So what you're going to want to start with is pick a smaller button for your top. Now I just happen to have these cute little flower ones in my stash, so that will make the perfect top. And then what you're going to do is through the holes of your button, you're going to thread that wire, and then you just slide it all the way down to the edge, just like that. Now you're going to want to put on one that's slightly larger than that, so you get kind of a layered effect. I'm going to do an orange one, so as you can see it's a little bit larger. Now this is a 4-hole button. You can still use those. All you have to do is put them in diagonal holes, like that, and it'll go on the same exact way. Perfect. So now we need at least one more color. I think I'm going to do a green one next. I just picked some fun spring colors, but if you're like me, you probably have a lot of buttons in your stash. So there we go. We've got it all layered up. I think I'm just going to keep 3 of them in this one. So once you decide on what you want for your flower part, what you do is take these 2 strands and you just basically twist it. And you're going to do that process all the way down the wire. It's a little tedious, but it's not hard. And what that'll do is kind of create a cool looking stem, and it'll also hold those buttons in place then at the top. I like to wind mine kind of tight, so it takes a little bit longer for me to do that. When I make these, I tend to do it while I'm watching TV or something like that, so I'm not distracted. Not spending my entire day doing these. Okay, so there we go. Once you get to the end, you want to decide how tall you want it to be. So as you can see, that's probably a little taller than I want. So I'm going to go ahead and clip a couple of inches off the bottom with my scissors. Might be a little hard to get through, but I'll just clip that off. No warning, those could go flying. So now I've gotten a shorter one. So now all we do, stick it in one of the holes, and there we go, we've started our little project. Now I'm going to go ahead and do a bunch of these little stems to fill all the holes in here. It's totally up to you. You can do 3, 5, you can fill them all. You could take the cover off and do a whole bunch more. Totally up to you. But I'm going to go ahead and set this aside, and I will work on those, and I will show you what it looks like with all of them complete when I come back.